I can safely seize land from everyone except for the Dhimmi. And I kind of think that may be a decent idea at this point. Dhimmi gets mad, but Dhimmi ain't got many troops. So you stop drilling, you go and hunt them down. You stop drilling, hunt them down. Particularists may take a couple of provinces, but oh well. Okay, conversion was done somewhere. So we'll start converting you. Cures and relations improved, that's good. Alright, so long as you guys don't take attrition where you're standing right now, which you are not. So all good. Debate over Sufi practices. Move me towards mysticism, please. Because I want to get better at converting. My Mali is 1560, took 3 attempts to get it started. Mine's actually looking a bit better. So many things on the estates. I usually do this. I like the privileges. They're an interesting way of customizing things. Does the colonist from exploration stay? No. Which is why we're back down to 1. But that's okay, because we're about to get a second. Boom. There we go. Oh, and we lost the progress towards that as well. Interesting. Well, let's make sure that you are put to good use. Where were you? That one's the one I don't really care about. So Wallendom's already got one, so Benguela must be the one. There we go. And you're in 1560, yeah, we're 1596. You finally lost the Explorer. And I don't particularly want to hire another one, so I'm just going to say go ahead and protect trade on the Ivory Coast. And merge up with those guys. Perfect, because I've explored pretty much everything that I wanted to for the time being. And Noop, how are you looking? Are you ready to accept my gracious offer of vassalization? No, of course not. Okay, culture converting this is going to take some time. Ah, I can state you, and actually, yes, that's fine. I can also state you, and that's also fine. Not stating the New World stuff, though. My governing capacity is currently quite safe. We're good. I only got the power and ignore the rest. I managed to grab the crossing between Africa and Spain in alliance with France, 2 colonies, Mazil and Malibian. We're currently working on Mazil, rather. Took that off of Portugal. We had a couple of big wars against Portugal. Got rid of them from my coast. And the regular colonizers in this game are having a shocking time. France is being beaten by Savoy. Castile's basically taken out by Aragon. Britain's been taken out by Portugal. The only colonizer that actually seems to be doing okay is Portugal. Unfortunately, Portugal decided to go for Africa and faced me. So there are no colonizers in Africa. Like, the furthest south they've gone is Arguin. And now they seem to be focusing on America, which is probably wise. But, like, these Castellan colonies, I'm fully expecting them to declare independence from Castile, because Castile's no way going to be able to hold them. Dissemination of the coffee plant for the Castilian West Indies. For centuries, coffee has been a product exclusively grown and exported from Yemen and Ethiopia. The merchants of Yemen in particular have held such a strong grip over the coffee trade they have gone to great lengths to stop anyone from bringing the plant across their borders. Just as the silkworm once travelled along the trade route, so too has the coffee plant come to be in the possession of our merchants. The plantations in Puerto Rico have begun to produce a significant amount of coffee, making beans much more readily available. Okay. That's a really good colony start we have. It may or may not have been stolen off of Portugal. Possibly. Probably. It has actually set me back a little bit because I want it to be Malian culture and Sunni. So what I'm doing is I'm having to culture convert, and then core all of these provinces before I turn it into a colony. A colonial nation, rather. And I think we're at 1, 2, 3... 3 provinces which are Sunni. Because I'm converting them, then I'm coring them, then I'm culture converting them. Great Advisor has died. Do we not? Oh, we don't have a backup of this guy. That's a little unfortunate. Stab cost I don't really care about. Inflation reduction. Yes, please. Went to core provinces and make states. I am not the one to ask for this, because I don't tend to play wide. I play very, 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 very tall. So I state everything, but that's because I'm always going to have the governing capacity to state everything. So generally, you want to state everything if you can afford it, and then put territories anywhere where you can't. So like less developed areas. If you're a European, you're spreading into Africa, you probably don't want to state it. But like I said, I am not the one to ask for this, because I state everything. If there's a better system of doing it, somebody else may know better. Was Northwest Brazil an English colony? Yes. Taken during those Portuguese war against Britain. I'm actually astonished that England managed to form Great Britain, had the majority of Britain. In fact, Ireland has exploded. They had Ireland too, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did, except for Desmond. And it's just completely fractured. And Portugal's just taken liberties. France is now dying to peasants. Oh, what is happening in this game? I love it, so different. Oh, hold on. You're not being culture converted, are you? Oh, you have separatism. How long? Oh, for Pete's sake. Long time. The rains bring fertility to Sao Paulo. Obsessive, perfectionist in Rio de Janeiro is having a separatist uprising. Damn it. Yep, this is becoming a problem again. I kind of snoozed on that one. Irritating. The worldly ulema. Not all members of the ulema are great theologians or intellectuals. We are going to go ahead and debase, and then only traitors have nothing to fear. And we are going to go towards mysticism because I really want to be able to convert more stuff. And I have so much money I can start investing in more things. So let's go and get some more workshops up and running. Sort this by total income. And basically anything which is 0.1 or higher. So where's the other rebel uprising? Anglican zealots. That's one I need to be wary of. At least it's not separatists. Although as soon as we've dealt with this, our army's going to head north again. How's our professionalism looking? Yeah, it's not terrible. Alright, that was another conversion done. So Rio Grande. can now be cored. Those Anglican zealots are going to rise up any minute now. Send them north! Go! Defender of the Faith and just ignore the call to arms if you get called. Yeah, one thing I kind of wish was changed about Defender of the Faith is to make it much more expensive if you don't take it. Like, they've already increased the prestige hit if you refuse a call to arms from a Defender of the Faith. That was part of the 1.32 update. But what I see in multiplayer constantly is they'll accept the call to arms and then do nothing. So I think there also needs to be a participation check. Like, if you don't participate, you suffer the same penalty. Oh, that's going to send me into debt, but also free development. And I'm a sucker for free development. Gimme, gimme, gimme. How is the spread of that institution going? It is going, actually, quite nicely. To the extent where you can go back to protecting trade for me. So Congo has colonialism, but it does not have printing press. Interesting. Global trade. Goods have been moved across continents since antiquity, but where this was previously limited to a set number of routes and goods, such as manufactured goods in India and China finding their way across the Indian Ocean and along the Silk Road, all trade is now increasingly becoming part of the greater world network. With the discovery of the Americas, sea routes around Africa and the crossing of the Pacific Ocean, local trade networks are being connected into one world-spanning interconnected web. Silver mines in the Andes is now being boxed and taken via Europe all the way to China and India. Iron mined and wrought in Scandinavia is being sold in West Africa by English merchants, and others are making a fortune just distributing cloth and spices within the Southeast Asian trade sphere. Local Indian merchants are investing in future European trade ventures. It may still be early to speak of a truly global economy, but surely the first seeds have been sown. And we have 2 world ports. Unfortunately, one of them is in the... No, it's not, never mind. It's in Gabu, which is still institution spread. Brilliant. Yeah, we're going to get global trade in no time. Where did this spawn? Genoa. Sweet. Okay. Kill Congo. Maybe eventually. Eruption. Okay, you can now go manage the unrest in those areas. Because those Anglican zealots are looking pretty angry. And we can convert another province. Which I think is going to be you. Where does global trade usually spawn? Genoa or Venice. Or Britain or the Netherlands. Wherever the trade node is the most wealthy in the world. It's only at 21. And we're at a 14. Wait, Sevilla's richer. Why did it not spawn in Sevilla? Unless they only just became richer. That's possible. Fluctuations and all that. That must be it. So we could try to get printing press, though I'm quite happy just letting that spread. Especially if we're going to be getting global trade at effectively the same rate. We'll just blitz through both of them. So what I'm thinking right now is we're going to take a little bit of a risk. And we're just going to go ahead and develop up using all of our development points. Because we have a lot of dev cost reductions, and this is actually incredibly cheap. I'm actually surprised by just how cheap this actually is. I still have production points to spend. Ooh, that doesn't happen so often. Unfortunately, I've already developed production in many, many places. There we go. I'm guessing we're over 1,000 now. Oh, well over. Jolly good. Land tech research useless. I'll take the prestige here. Ramadan. Legitimacy or prestige? I'll take the prestige because my legitimacy is maximum. Infiltration of Behar. Mali adds 75 spy network. Interesting. And we have another conversion available. So that was Algoas. And that will actually be the 4th province that I need to core. Because that's the 5th. So I'm kind of wondering, do I actually want to do this? Do you have separatism? Yeah, you do as well. 1615, you're all 1615. I don't know if we're necessarily going to be a Malian colony here. Let's throw in a quick save just in case. Because I really want Brazil to be Mali. Mali culture, not English. Alright, all of my generals are dying. Can everyone stop dying? I need to get some new ones. Which is done with my subscriber list. For some reason the taskbar icon is always on my right hand monitor, but it opens up on the left, and it's really annoying. I want the icon to be on the left, because that taskbar I can see, because I'm not playing on a full screen window. Urgh. I don't know why it does that. Pasgrim. Pasgrim's good. Welcome to your command, Pasgrim. And we also lost this commander, so you'll need one too. And this can be Starbuck. Five, 6, 7, 8 points. Good enough, I guess. Oh no, you are still beating up the rebels. Though actually the rebels there aren't very strong. Nah, you can start drilling again. This is fine. Anytime I play, I always focus heavily on trade because the income scales best, so I always end up getting global trade spawning in my country. I mean, I love trade as well. I'm just trying my hardest to not go for just an outright trade game here, Because Mali feels like it should be more production orientated. Benguela, self-sustaining. Okay. Then I think that's going to be cool. Start colonizing you. And then the Benguela troops can head over here. So we need to colonize you, you, and you. And this is actually tribal territory, so this is the first time I'm colonizing tribal territory. So the Tupi are probably going to get a little bit miffed with me about this. We do have a missionary idol, that is a good point. Just realised just how 90% this is about to rise up, so let's be ready to fight that off. Manpower is now 107,000. How is our military related to everyone else? So we have the most manpower, we have the biggest army. Bengal is second, Japan is third. Ottomans are now fourth. Delhi fifth, Mamluks sixth, Savoy seventh. Damn it, Savoy. End of the Peasants' War for Helra. Oh, Denmark reformed. Damn. Oh, Helra was doing so well. They held, like, all of this and the entirety of Denmark. What happened to you? It was looking so good. Ah, that's really disappointing. I was hoping to see my Dano-Dutch. What would that be called? Global trade has appeared in Gabu. Has it indeed? Well, that's lovely. All of this is still on institution spread. You are not. You definitely should go back to institution spread. Oh, and yeah, these guys too. Especially Timbuktu and Gao. Because those are centres of trade, it's going to spread there. Especially Timbuktu, because it's the capital. Regional Amirs challenge Mali. I would say let's crush them. 21 noble regiments rise up in Mali. Do they indeed? Growth of the perfume industry. Incense will now be produced in Pisa. Pisa gains local goods produced and trade value. And gains a trade station, so the farmer state. A growing merchant class, as well as increasingly demanding social code amongst the nobility and the upper classes, has led to an increased demand for perfume. The halls of the grand palaces are now expected to have a likeable scent as well as a majestic decor. I won't be able to embrace global trade yet. And I may as well just let this continue to spread. And in fact, I think I want to have the Brazilian colony done before I accept it, because then I think I'm paying for... Well, actually, no, the whole of Brazil has already got printing press. Alright, crush the rebels. Nethermark. There you go, Nethermark. I like that name, that's actually a really cool name. Might need to remember that if I do another CK3 March of the Vikings game, call it Nethermark. No separatists. Separatists bad. Kill them! There we go. Well done, team. And we need a military advisor. And this, I think, is going to be a level 2 again, because our income is looking very healthy. You know what, let's go back up to level 3s. Let's upgrade you and upgrade you. I would like some more mysticism, please. I'm still on legalism. Come on! Oh, it's because the Great Mosque of Zhen is moving us towards legalism. Constantly. Has a better ring than Denlands. The Leaning Tower of Perfume. Okay, everyone's back on drill duty. Colony self-sustaining, hint well and done. Interesting. So, where do we still have colonists? Alaguas has been done. Right, what's our range? Really? I guess that's all been taken already. Yeah, our colonial range is actually absolutely garbage because we don't have exploration, of course. That's the downside of expansion. I still think it was the right choice. It's fine. And actually, I should have been saving my admin points to do that. Aha! Brazil. Done. So, what do we want to call this? And what kind of colony do we want to make it? So, Crown Colony gives us land force limit, naval force limit, manpower, sailors, global settler increase, monthly autonomy change, reduction in tax, land and navy force limit, private enterprise, gives us naval force limits and sailors, but no land force limits. It reduces tariffs, but increases goods produced, ship trade power, ship propagation, and navy tradition for protecting trade. I think that's going to be a private enterprise. Or self-governing is an extra colonist development cost. Yeah, we're going to go private enterprise. And what do we want to call it? Mulzil? I think Mazil sounds better. Mulzil? Oh, that's true. We could also name it in honor of Komamadi. In which case Mazil would work better. Because Mali and Mamadi. I'm going to go with Mazil. Mazil sounds good. Done. Alright, so Mazil. Give me the lowdown. What are you? What is your main culture? West African. Culture is Portuguese. God damn it. Catholic Portuguese.